Hi, and welcome to the Tea with Intuitives podcast. I'm Melly, an Akashic reader, past life psychic, and channeling coach.
And I'm Brittany, an esoteric healer, Akashic record reader, and authentic empowerment coach. Each episode, we answer one of your questions about spirituality, the Akashic records, energy healing, meditation, spirit guides, and the unseen world.
So we invite you to grab your cup of tea while we answer today's question from Goody Marcel on Instagram. How can we discover who our spirit guides are? But before we dive into the subject, Brittany, what tea are you drinking?
You know what tea I've really been loving? Lemon ginger. I'm drinking it probably twice a day. It's really good. It's also a medical medium, highly recommended tea, which is the lemon mostly. Yeah, you should try it. Do you like lemon ginger?
Yeah, I do. Pierre does this herbal tea. He just puts ginger, lemon, and honey. He just mixes those three ingredients and we drink it hot and cold.
Oh, I think Linger could be a great tea company name.
Yes.
It's just lemon ginger. That's great.
Yeah, that's we should patent it.
Yes.
Maybe
and
that's
also
our next.
Apologize. Before I forget, I don't have my microphone today. Unfortunately, the cord is not working into my Mac. So we're just going to wing it and do the best we can with the audio.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm drinking a chai rooibos. So people, if you like to drink chai tea, but you cannot handle the caffeine, you need to get the chai rooibos. It's really good. I'm such a big fan of cardamom. I could drink anything that has cardamom in it.
Really? I think that's my least favorite.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's too strong.
Oh.
Too strong.
Yeah.
But chai tea, I love it. Chai tea is the best.
Yes. Okay, so let's answer that questions. How can we discover who our spirit guides are? Brittany, do you want to start?
Sure. Well, I think the best way would be an Akashic record reading. You can ask in your Akashic records who your spirit guides are, whether you're doing it yourself or you have a reader that is connecting and tuning in. Another way would be to ask them to come to you in your dreams. I think a lot of spirit guides can show up in your dream state. While I was doing a lot of the energy healing classes, I'd have a lot of dreams with Ascended Master Jesus, where he would come to me, sit by me, talk to me, just kind of outside in nature. We've also gone on walks together. And one time I was deep in meditation, and this Ascended Master Jesus, well, he came to me and I was feeling really heavy. Was actually right before I found the Akashic records. It was during a really hard time, and he took a walk with me on a dark beach. It was kind of cloudy, and he bent down and picked up a stone, and he said, "This is what you carry in your heart. So take this out of your heart, this really heavy stone, and cast it into the sea. Let go of it." So I did what he instructed. I took this stone out of my heart and I cast it into the sea. And it was really beautiful because I understood that to be whatever is heavy, let go, just let go of whatever is heavy. If there's anything that you're carrying that's too heavy and you have the ability to let it go, no matter how much you let it go, cast it like a stone into the ocean. And the ocean in that meditation represented spirit, the light, whatever your heaviness is, whatever you're carrying in your heart that feels heavy, cast it into the light and let it go. It was a really beautiful moment. And then the other way I would suggest is pay attention to what you're seeing. I've had Saint Germain, Ascended Master Saint Germain, come to me through like playing with a random card deck, walking into a metaphysical store and seeing these Saint Germain books really stand out to me and feeling really compelled to pick those books up. Any signs that naturally come to you, whether it be a name or whether it be an ascended master or whether it be an archangel that you are working with at a soul level, just pay attention to what you find in repetition that's coming up around you, because that's always a good indication.
Yeah, and just to piggyback on what you said, it's also about not having preconceived notions of what your spirit guide or guides are. You have many, but you don't necessarily have all of them presenting themselves to you, because I work a lot with the elementals. And so if you are expecting just to see a spirit guide in human form or an angel or an ascended master, then you're not getting that maybe elementals or spirit animals are coming to you and they are your guides right now. Like right now, I'm working with a dragon. Well, he's been there for a long, long time, but now he wants to work with me more actively. And so instead of thinking, well, I'm just imagining stuff, it's just a dragon, it cannot be a spirit guide. Yes, of course, it is a spirit guide. And our spirit guides change as well. So we have many, but it's as if when I channel someone's Akashic records, oftentimes I'm getting a group of spirit guides. And I can have a whole session where they just speak as a group. Like that's very, very common. But sometimes they're just a row of spirit guides. And now there is one that comes to the forefront. Like he's the one on the front burner right now. And so I'm telling the person, okay, this is, it's just a ball of green energy. And that's your spirit guide. It's the form that the spirit guide takes right now. And oh, you have a spirit guide on the astral plane, and that's a past loved one. And I'm sensing a masculine energy. And so sometimes we're getting clear visuals. Like I had a visual of like my dragon, of a shaman, a Native American shaman. And that was super clear. But sometimes it's more like energies flowing and you don't see really a face, but that's a spirit guide, and just be there and hear the messages.
Yeah, there are so many different types of spirit guides. I guess we could define a spirit guide, or try to. Maybe I would define a spirit guide as a light being who is of service to you on your journey.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is perfect.
And there's so many.
Mm-hmm. And also, if you want to meet your spirit guides, it's very simple. Everything with the spirit world is so much simpler than people think it is. You just need to ask. And if you ask by yourself and you cannot get an image or a message, then absolutely go and see a psychic, an Akashic reader to help you. What I did when I began is that I did a guided meditation. It was a visualization where you go and meet your spirit guides, and you can do a few of those, and sometimes different spirit guides show up. So that helped me. And after that, when I would pull cards or channel channel the guide, or just higher consciousness, then I would get validation of that guide who would show up. So I would know, oh, okay, this comes up in my life in different ways. That spirit is really with me.
Beautiful. Yeah, different guides show up for different things. And I would also say what you feel in your heart when a certain guide is around is a really beautiful and easier indication that they're present. So if you're not seeing, if you're not sure yet, the first thing that you can do is listen, or just be in tune with your heart energy. If your heart energy changes or you feel an energy that's different around you, and it feels good and you enjoy it, that is probably a loved one or a spirit guide just there to support you. So first indication might be, how does your heart energy shift, and what does it feel like when you're in the presence of a light being that's not 3D, but they're there in the sort of ethers or the metaphysical world? Your heart energy will probably shift and you'll go, oh,
Yeah.
I feel you. I can feel you here with me. I can't see you. I don't hear you, but I'm listening to my heart and my heart energy, and it's shifted and I can feel you there.
Yeah, that's great advice, because there are four main clairs. There's clairvoyance, clairsentience, clairknowing, and clairaudience. And we don't necessarily have them all, or we're not expert in every clair. So a lot of people have clairsentience. And when I first started channeling, I would first start getting the beginning of the message through sentience, really through feeling stuff. They would pull me backwards saying, take perspective, or I would get a big crunch like in my body saying, no, this is not good. And then the messages would come in through clairvoyance or clairaudience. So really see what type of clair works for you and go with that to meet your spirit guides. Thank you for listening to the Tea with Intuitives podcast.
If you have any questions for us, you can send it to teawithintuitives@gmail.com or via Instagram or YouTube.
Your love for this podcast helps us grow and reach more like-minded souls, so don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe to this podcast.
Have a beautiful week.